Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am. We are jumping right back on into things, and as you can see, we have a little friend who is kind of glitching through our base here. Don't know what that's about. That's okay, we're not going to spend too much time in here today, hopefully. So, based on the last episode, there were a few suggestions of things for us to do, and I figured that we would get going with those suggestions first, before we do anything else. It looks like this guy might attack us, or is he just... oh yeah, they're swarming on us now. Don't know why. But the biggest thing that was suggested was around our gel sack. So we got a ruby in the last episode, and we also had a gel sack from a couple episodes ago. And it was suggested to us that we plant those before we use them for making our water filtration system. So if we come in here and we take a peek in our fabricator, if we go into here, we can get this aerogel now because we have a gel sack and a ruby, but you can plant the gel sacks and actually get multiple of them. So that was the biggest suggestion. So we're definitely going to do that. We need an exterior grow bed up and going. Hopefully these guys go away. I really just want them to go away. But let's see if we can do this extremely quickly. So exterior grow bed. Let's get this place down. So we'll put it in here as well, kind of tucked away. Maybe we'll put it on this side here. That should be fine. Get that all put into place, and then we should be able to utilize it. So if we switch over to just something normal, and yes, okay, cool. So that'll be planted, so it should be able to grow. I don't think we need to hit it with the knife or anything, so I'm gonna leave it as is. And just check on it, because if I hit it with the knife, there's a chance that it will just destroy it, and I don't really want to destroy it. I'd much rather plant it as is and see if it grows, and if it doesn't grow, then we will we'll go from there. We can come back and try to hit it with our knife and see. Now we were able to scan it because I did not scan it the first time around. So let's take a peek here. I'm guessing it's flora in the sea. It is not. What about fauna? No, that's... maybe it's coral? Interesting. I am not 100% sure. A jelly shroom, a membrane tree, and I just looked at it too. Of course, I did not. I looked at it, but then didn't actually recall where I put it, so... or where it went under, what it went under, unfortunately. Fauna? I don't think so, because that's more creatures than anything else. And then flora... gel sack, there we go. Okay, organic structures go on cave walls. They're edible. Low density renders it... okay. Okay, this does not really help us, unfortunately. Which is okay. It is what it is. So, you might be asking, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to let those grow, first and foremost. We'll let that grow up so we can eventually get to it, and the ultimate goal is to get that up and running either this episode or in the next episode. But we're going to continue on the path of the radio. So we're going to check out our radio, see what we have going on. The other thing that was suggested, because I did pose the question in the last episode, was around, you know, redoing, what's it called, waypoints here. And I guess I just completely overlooked this, but these are all of the different waypoints that we have that we can go back to. And if we want to, we can reactivate them. As you can see, the only ones active are our life pod and our sea moth. But, you know, we can obviously turn some of these off. Like if we don't want the camera ones on anymore, get rid of it. If we want to go back to the proposed Disagi habitat, the 500 meters or the 250 meters, we can turn it on here just like so. And we can change colors if we really wanted to. So I know there was a few suggestions for things to go back to on some of these bad boys, so we'll eventually get there. I'm actually going to change our life pod to be a different color there, and I'm going to make our sea moth red so that we can easily distinguish it from everything else. So, and even the rendezvous point is on there, so that's pretty nice that we can get back to it if necessary. So we do have some radio messages. Let's take a listen to these and see what we got going on.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attack. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, that is not a good sign. Send burial detail. So obviously this guy did not make it. Doesn't look like it's nighttime out. Where are we looking at for this anyway? So We have that one. Oh, holy smokes. That is a far ways away. Over 1,000 meters away. But luckily we do have our sea moth here. So we can utilize this bad boy to get where we need to go.
Captain.
And we can turn the light off for now. So what I'll do is I'll navigate our way out there. Hopefully by the time we get there it'll be daytime. And then I'll bring you guys on back so we can explore Life Pod 13, see what we got going on, and hopefully we can continue the story a little bit more. So with that being said, guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm just making our way over here. We're actually relatively close here. But I'm just realizing we are stumbling into a new area that we have not been before. I mean, look at this. Look at these different like mushroom-shaped coral growing in here. It's actually really, really cool. We've seen some of these creatures before, but I'm guessing there's going to be some new stuff that we're going to discover out here.
In this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terra vehicle signatures.
Okay, interesting. So mainly dominated by plant life that it's saying. So I'm guessing these are like a coral plants that are growing here. But it is pretty interesting to see this. We have not seen this yet. So we are almost, oh, we're right here actually, never mind. I thought we were a little bit farther away, but we are here. So let's see what's going on here. Carrying high priority persons of interest. So I'm gonna leave our light on our sea moth. Or should we try to wait until it's daytime? I don't know if we're even gonna get a good chance on daytime, so let's just go in with what we got now. Alright, 13. Alright, let's see what we got. Luckily, it's not too far down either. I'm going to take a peek around it first and foremost, and then we'll head inside here. See what we got. We do have a PDA. Get our light out here and see what we got going on. Doesn't really look like much other than the PDA that we have here. So let's grab this. Life Pod 13 Emissary's voice log. Okay, so we got that. Let's actually head back up to our sea moth. Let's hop in real quick and take a listen to what we got here. Alright, so if we go into tab, go over to our data bank, data downloads, Aurora survivors, Life Pod 13 emissaries voice log. Doesn't seem too long, so let's take a listen.
Life pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Well, dang. Alright. I guess we just hit tab. I was trying to hit E there to exit, but it wasn't actually letting me exit. This is actually a curious one. So we had the radio distress signal come through where he recorded his name, but from the sounds of the crash, it sounds like it didn't make it like right off the bat, unless it did crash into the ocean here and then somehow exploded after the fact. I don't know, or he recorded his voice ahead of time before all that started happening. I feel like either or could be the case here. Holy smokes, I did not realize that this was here either. Look at this big one. It almost looks like a big tree, which is kind of cool. This is a really cool biome, or a really cool area that we have found. I'm not like seeing a ton that's sticking out to me as being different, other than a few creatures that we probably haven't scanned, like this guy that's floating around there. But this thing is really, really cool. Actually, this kind of looks cool here too. There's like these pads up here. I mean, I guess they're on every single one of them, but it still looks pretty sick. Now, when I was coming over here, I did get a couple notifications for additional radio signals that were coming through, so we can head back to the ship, check out what else is going on here. Oh, actually, what is this? Hold the phone here. I do want to go back to the ship. I do want to listen to the other radio logs, but it looks like we have a big piece of the Aurora here stuck on one of these coral pieces. And there might be some goodies in here, so let's take a quick peek here. Actually, you know what I should do first? Gotta remember to do this, especially when it's daytime. Let's turn our light off to conserve power. And we'll come in here with our flashlight and see what we got going on. We do have some bubbles coming out of this bad boy, but it's not open. Okay, so we can't get anything out of it. What is this? Power transmitter fragment. Okay, we definitely can take a peek at what this is. Power transmitter. All right.
Blueprint acquired.
Blueprints. Power. That is not it. I would have thought it was that. Interesting. Okay, it's not over here. Maybe we're just checking the blueprints itself. Swim charge fins. Ooh, that actually looks interesting. Cyclops. Power transmitter. Extends the range of a power source. Okay, pretty interesting. I mean, it makes sense that that's what it would be. But it's just kind of cool to find it. Now, is this one open as well? Does not look like it. Okay, we can go a little bit deeper here. Into this cabin area. What do we have down here? Is it
Calorie intake recommended.
Calorie intake recommended? We'll get that when we get back to the ship. A Cyclops bridge fragment. Ooh, okay, we definitely got to get this so we can continue on the path of getting a Cyclops. Ooh, that's for the bridge specifically. Ooh, okay, interesting. I don't know if there's multiple pieces that then go into the Cyclops or what is going on with that. So, are any of these open? This one is, but it doesn't look like there's anything in there. And it doesn't look like we have really much of anything else in here to see, unfortunately. Actually, we can go that way, but we do need to get some oxygen. So let's go up to the surface real quick. Or just back to our Seamoth, actually. Let's go over here real quick. Regen some of our oxygen levels, and then we'll head back out. And we'll just take a peek on that other direction. I'm guessing that there's actually nothing down that way, but I do want to look really fast. It does look like it's kind of mangled. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can go really much farther that way, unfortunately. What about this way? Does this lead to anything good? There is a few things possibly in here. And I am trying to keep an eye on our lower right-hand side of the screen there because it will let us know if there is anything for us to scan. Ooh, okay, the propulsion cannon fragment. Ow, I feel like we already have this, and we'll find out relatively quickly here. Yep, we only got some titanium from that, so we already knew it. Ooh, a power cell charger. Okay. Now, I don't know if we found this yet. 1 of 2, so we're going to have to find some more. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder if that is then used to charge cells on our Seamoth. Because I have been a little bit curious on that. Because they haven't really told us when we run out of power what happens with it. So I'm guessing we don't just put a battery in it. But I mean, that could be the case. But okay, I think we have gotten everything in here. I don't think there's anything else for us to scan. We could take a peek on the outside though. Because sometimes there is debris that is laying around. Just kind of the outskirts of the area of like the piece of the ship. Or there might be another entryway that we could go into. That could also be the case as well. So let's just take a peek around here. This is really cool. I am really liking how you can find these pieces of ship scattered all over the place that could possibly have some goodies on it for you. There are a lot of nooks and crannies though, which is kind of interesting. There might be something underneath, so actually, oh yeah, it's given us an indicator that we can use a scanner down there. So let's head back to our Seamoth real quick. We need some more oxygen. And then we're heading down to the bottom of this fragment to see what's going on. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I want to do. Oh, no, 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 no. We want to get in the Seamoth. I forgot that the Seamoth does have storage. That's another good thing to have when we start getting too many items. We've been really good with our item collection, though. We haven't been trying to hold on to too many things just yet, so. Alright, what is it saying? It's saying that we can scan something down here. The tree mushroom, we can scan. I wonder if that was just it, just the tree mushroom. Or if we can scan this as well. Maybe not. That might have just been it right there. But there is a way in here. Ooh, okay. What do we got going on in here? Oh, we're out of power on this boy, and I don't have anything else to help us. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to rock other means of light sources for now.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, what is... Ooh, okay, this might lead somewhere good. Down. And this way, oh, it just goes right back outside. So nowhere actually that great, unfortunately. There was another way though, so hold on, let's go back inside here and just take a peek, because we could go to the left, it seemed like. There's also this hatch here that we can open.
Emergency.
Okay,
Starvation
we need to cut that open, so we would need a laser for it. And we do have a doorway that we opened here, okay, into the ship. Nothing there, nothing there. And we do have a data box here. Cyclops thermal reactor module.
acquired.
Cool beans. Okay, so that's another thing for our Cyclops. And then we can come out this way. Can we sneak our way out somewhere over here? Is there a good way out of here? Just like so. Cool beans. So I guess we could have gone in that way as well if we needed to. We do need some food though, so I think we need to, it's about high time we head back to our base, because I don't have really any food on me. We do have this, but it decreases our water a lot. We only have 9 though. It might be worth it for the time being, just so we can get back to the base. So guys, with that being said, I'm gonna head back there, and we're gonna take a peek at some of the things that we found,
Seek fluid intake.
and we're gonna restock on food and water, and then we're gonna go from there. So with that being said, guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am on the way back to the base, but I did find another crash, or ship crash fragment here. So I did want to really quickly check it out. There was a section for us to actually repair wiring in here, and I have not seen that before, so I'm curious if I've skipped over things in the past. But we also have a data box here. We did find a compass, pretty interesting.
Blueprint.
And then let's see what else we have in here. Anything useful? So it's not popping up again with anything for us to scan. Actually, there might be something in here. Rifle fragment. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I don't know if I fully have the rifle yet. We do. Okay. We do have the mobile vehicle.
Starvation imminent.
We have the mobile vehicle bay fragment as well. We have another stasis rifle fragment. We really do need to get back to the base though. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to let everything else be as is for the time being. So let's head out of here, and let's get out, and we are going to get back to our Seamoth and actually get back to the base and get us some food and water before we completely die, because obviously we do not want that happening. So we will be right back. Alright guys, we're back at the base, and we have some food.
Vital signs.
Give us a little bit of water as well. So I was having the potatoes there, but we also have our marble melons, which I am going to grab as well and have some of that, because that gives us a decent amount of water. We are going to want to cut up some of them because we obviously want to replant them. It's kind of a give and take. You need to make sure that you sacrifice some to get seeds every so often, and then obviously you can take a few to then actually eat and consume. I'm gonna take a couple more of these bad boys over here and eat them up, because that'll keep giving us good food and a little bit of water as well. But I did grab a ton of titanium, so we got to store a bunch of this stuff. And I've kind of set this locker aside for copper, for gold, for titanium and lead. So a lot of the materials that we're getting along the way, I'm putting in that one. We do need to grab our battery charger here, and take a battery out so we can flip-flop in our light source here, in our flashlight. So we can do that, switch that bad boy out, turn it off. We'll go back into here, and we will put that in there for it to charge. And it's really cool. It gives you a nice heads-up display there to tell you how it's charging and so on and so forth. So we are going to now go and check on our gel sack and see if it's growing. I don't know. I don't want to break it, you know? I really don't want to break it, but I don't know how long it takes to grow. We're getting attacked by this stalker again. I think we are. I'm torn. I'm torn if we should try to get seeds from it, because I don't know if that's how it works or not. Well, I'm going to leave it as is, and you guys are going to have to let me know. Maybe next episode we will actually get into... Well, I'm trying to record these because I am going on vacation. I forgot to mention that. The episodes this week are going to be a little bit less than normal, and that is because I will be out of town. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to record the next episode before I can get comments on it. Let me do a little research. We'll be right back. Alright guys, it does seem like we can knife them to get spores from it and then plant the spores. So I think that's what we actually need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna knife it, we're gonna go for it. If this guy would leave us alone. I don't know why this guy is so bent on hurting us. Get out of here, boy. Yeah, keep swimming. Alright. Now let's see, here we go. Alright, we got 3 of them. So we got 3 of the spores, and then we plant these, and then those will actually grow into the actual plants itself. Now it looked like, yes, it does show a progression, which is actually pretty cool. 2%. So it's actually going to be quite some time before we get to that point. So maybe in the next episode, we will actually get our water filtration plant up and running. There's the thing I did want to mention for those of you who do follow along with my Minecraft series. We were having some audio issues on the last episode, episode 15, because I was using RTX voice. I was trying it out because I heard it was really good, but for whatever reason, it was running into some audio hiccups throughout the recording. So hopefully this episode is not the same, because I did default back to our normal OBS settings. So we'll have to just see how it goes. But like I did say, we do have some radio messages, so let's listen in.
This is LifePod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Alright, cool. And I think we actually have some maybe additional radio logs in there as well, but I'm going to try to attempt to do them like one by one. I don't necessarily want to, you know, I don't want us to get to the point where we have too much backlog and we lose track of things. Definitely don't want that to happen. So, okay, we do need to plant these bad boys here, just like so. Those are all filled up. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to store some of our food on our sea moth here, because we do have some storage on the side somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Didn't we have storage here? Where is it at? Oh, access upgrades. Oh, maybe it's only upgrades. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was actually storage, which would have been really cool, but unfortunately, it is not. It's just upgrades. So let's hop into our sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And let's see, where are we actually going for this one? So they said by the Aurora, so it's going to be in that direction, right? But I'm actually not seeing Life Pod 4. If we go to our beacon manager, yeah, we don't have anything for Life Pod 4 on here. It just said by the Aurora. Okay. Let's close some of these boys. Data downloads. LifePod 4 transmission origins. 150 meters northwest of the Aurora's port midsection. That does not really help us. And then this one is referencing LifePod 4, so maybe we should just go to LifePod 4. So we should head towards the Aurora out there, which means that we do need to change our gear over to be our radiation helmet. We don't want to be using our rebreather. So I guess we'll head that direction. We'll head towards the Aurora and just see what we can see. Now, where is the Aurora again? It's this way, right? Sorry, hopefully no one's getting vertigo trying to scoot around in our sea moth there. So, I guess I'll head this way, and once we get a little bit closer, I'll bring you guys on back. Alright guys, so we've made it over to the Aurora here. I'm just standing on our sea moth to get a cool view of what's going on here. We can hop back inside and head underwater, and there's a lot of cool stuff to see over here. We do have some caches over here, so we're going to check some of these out. A supply crate, we got a battery, we are getting attacked, I believe, yeah. We got some mobs over here, so we're just going to want to be careful as we're exploring around. But there's a lot of debris, a lot of, it looks like just supply crates and things that we can find all along in here. As you can see, a lot of metal debris. Here's another supply crate, so let's take a peek here. I am hopeful that we get some water. We do have a first aid kit, which is nice, but water would be extremely useful right now because unfortunately I'm a dum-dum and I did not bring water with us. Now I did notice this over here. I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but it looked interesting enough. Figure we should try to come over and take a peek and see what it is. Maybe it is just part of the ship. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can scan it or anything, unfortunately. So we'll just leave it as is for there. For now, I should say we'll leave it as is there for now. I know how to speak, right? But yeah, this is cool. It's cool how they made it so that the seafloor has been pushed all over the place because it's crashed into it. I think that is a really, really cool design, because I'm sure most people wouldn't necessarily have it go to the lengths that they did, where it's really pushed out the seafloor from its impact. Let's try to keep looking around here. Hopefully we'll find something interesting. We can go and try to take a peek for that life pod. I'm sure it is around here somewhere. But since we haven't come to the Aurora yet, I figured it would be kind of cool to check it out. We do have something blue over here. Just looks like a ship light that's left from it. It's starting to get darker over this direction. Wow, okay, it's really dark down here. I wonder, is it already getting nighttime out, or is it just... I think it's already getting to night. Or no, it's some kind of eclipse. Whoa, okay. I have not seen that before. Can we get our Seamoth a little bit higher here? Did we already miss it? I think we already kind of missed it. But that was kind of cool. I've never seen that before. I've never seen an eclipse in our gameplay. I was so confused. I was like, wow, it's already getting to nighttime. I didn't feel like nighttime was even that long ago. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're
active fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Oh, okay, interesting. Whoa! What is that thing? Okay, let's not... I say we don't mess with it, considering it just went into the floor. Yeah, let's leave that be. Let's just let that one be. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't really have, like... We don't have a compass to let us know which direction we need to go in to find a life pod. But if we take a peek at our PDA, and we really should have some food and water, that'll hold us over for a little bit, I guess. But we go here for northwest of the port midsection. So I'm guessing the midsection is there. Ooh, look at another supply crate here. Hang on, gotta take a peek here, see what we got. What do we got? First aid, I will take it. And we do have a box over here that could contain something good. What is that? We'll try to look really quick. A propulsion cannon fragment, we already have one of those. We should be fine without it. We do have another supply cache. Wow, this is like loot central right here. This is a good place to come to get stuff. And we got disinfectant water, which is awesome. We really needed some water. All right, inventory, consume our water, cool beans. That'll give us up a little bit. So it said northwest, so that is probably about there. Northwest would actually be on the opposite side of it, I'm assuming that it landed in that direction, which kind of just, it makes things a little bit more complicated trying to figure it out without a compass. Now I'm curious, can we craft up a compass? Because we did get the stuff for it. Cyclops thermal, ooh, that's a Cyclops upgrade. Oh, okay, cool. We did get some other upgrades too, I didn't realize that. But compass, yes, compass. Copper wire and wiring kit. I feel like that's what we need. We really need that in order to be able to figure out which direction we need to be facing to find these different things. Because the way that it is right now, we just don't have a good understanding of it, unfortunately. And look at that, we have another radio transmission that came through. Is that a trumpet? What is this? Power transmitter fragment. Oh, okay, it's another one of these, which I think we've already done before. Oh, we gotta repower this? And we do have a battery. Thank gosh, we have a battery. Battery. Scan this. Is it gonna give us anything? Just titanium. I'll still take it. Another propulsion cannon fragment. Okay. This is really cool. I never realized how much stuff was so close to the Aurora because I didn't really want to venture this far. I was a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. Oh, wow, okay. Big copper deposit there. I was a little bit nervous to get close because I figured that we would be taking damage, or you know, we just wouldn't have a good time. We would end up dying or something like that. You know, there'd be the big enemies that are closer to the ship, and we wouldn't be able to take them on. But it definitely doesn't seem that way. It seems like there are a few enemies here, but there's a lot more loot for us to grab around the ship, which makes sense because everything was falling off the ship as it crashed into the ocean here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back to the base. We're going to try to craft up this compass, and then hopefully with this compass, we can try to find some more of the life pods, because that's really what our main mission is right now, considering we don't have too much direction elsewhere at this time. So I will head back there. I'll see what we can get crafted up. We actually do have some goodies here, so I'm actually going to go through this area first, then head back to the base, get our compass made, and then we'll wrap up the episode. So guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back at the base, and look at our gel sacks. They are getting grown really quickly here, so we could actually knife this one and get 3 more and plant them again so that we can keep getting our higher output, and then we'll actually hit this one again because we don't obviously need it just yet, and then get those planted as well. Ooh, actually I did not mean to do that one. We'll grab that. That's actually our actual gel sack. We need to hold on to that. But here we go. Let's get back inside here. And we want to get things going on a compass. So for a compass, we need copper wiring and a wiring kit. Let's see what we need for that. So electronics, copper wire, and then the wiring kit, we just need silver. So 2 silver and then 2 copper. So let's see what we got. Hopefully we have enough of everything that we need. So we do have 2 copper, but we do not have 2 silver, at least in there. We have silver over here. We have diamond, and we already have a copper wire actually. We just don't have the wiring kit. I'd have to get some silver going. So guys, what I will do, and actually I'll put this away. I will go out and I'll try to get us some silver. Ooh, our decomposing food. I shouldn't have grabbed this food because obviously now it's going bad. People have told me that before. Don't take more food than what you need. And obviously I have not yet learned from that. So, I guess what we'll end up doing is actually we will just wait until the next episode. Because we are nearing the end here. Unfortunately, I can't drop these either. So I might have to hold on to those. Or just drop them outside. But in the next episode, we'll get our compass up and going. We'll get our water filtration system up and going. And then from there, we'll just follow the radio. We'll keep going with the radio. So guys, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Better yet, leave me a comment. Love to hear what you are thinking on the series. Love to hear all of your tips and tricks to navigate through this world that I am definitely 100% new to. So yeah, leave those in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted to the channel. I do stream over on Twitch. Currently this week I am out on vacation, so there will be no stream this week, unfortunately. But once I get back from vacation, we will get back on our normal schedule. You can find that link down below if you want to follow along in the meantime. And I do have my Discord link down there as well if you want to keep up to date with what is going on, like my vacation. So guys, with that being said, thank you so much for sticking through it till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.